Hello guys. Today we're gonna be basically folding a paper airplane which flies really good. And its accuracy is actually like better than like most of the planes you'll find. The accuracy is like 9 out of 10. Like 10 is the best you could get like in all the paper airplanes. Speed would be like a little more than um slow, like medium. So it's really good for gliding, and the gliding is really good. So, and it's also like a pretty simple airplane. So what you'll do first is just fold the paper in half, and once you're done with that, we'll move to the next step. Okay, so I basically done that, and the paper is a perfect half fold. And now I'm gonna basically fold the paper just like that, and once we're done with that, we'll move on to the next step. So I'm done with that basically. And so those are the folds, and now you want to make the creases like stronger because for the next step you're gonna need this. So once you're done with that, you do it like that. And fold the paper just like this. And it's perfect. And you fold it back. So basically what you want to do now is fold this down. And fold just like that. And I've done that. And open this back up just like this. And basically you'll see this, and this is actually what we want. Because basically the air goes through this part and makes it go better. And then you basically come this and put them on both sides towards just this part. Now what you want to watch out is like do not fold on this part. Like do not fold on this part, or you're gonna ruin it. So basically, only two parts where you should do it. Do the fold is like do it here and do it here. You can do it all the way till here actually. So you can actually do it all the way to here, but not here. So basically what you've come up with is like a pocket. And if you stick your finger in here, so if I stick my finger in there, I'm gonna come up with this little shape. And that's what I've got there. And I'm gonna move this a little more. So go back and rewind if you do not understand the step. Like it's basically a pocket. And repeat the other for this side. And I'm gonna fold down like this. Just like that. So do this and that. Straight. So that's what I've got there. So basically I have this flap. So I'm gonna be putting my finger in there and push down. So after that, you're gonna do this and so make any adjustments if you want to. And I'm just gonna fix up this crooked side. And after we're done with that, we'll move on to the next step. Now we're done with that, and if you have like a crooked side like I did, you could use a toothpick and it works out really good. And now the next step is to basically fold here and fold as hard as you can here on both sides like this, lining up on this side, basically this side. And now you should have something like this. And the back should also look like this. And a little pocket in here if you've done everything right. So now we're gonna fold really hard here, as hard as I can. And there should be a pocket here also. So a lot of pockets, definitely. And now you're gonna fold back, and you'll see a squeeze if you did it really hard. And now this is the tricky part to explain. It's kind of hard to explain, but like in here, you basically hit to do it in the most bottom layer. So you basically have to stick this into the most bottom layer. So I'll try to make it as clear as I can. So I'm gonna basically be sticking it in there. So I'm gonna move this here, and using the guideline of the crease, I'm gonna fold down just there, the other way backwards. And just like that. I'm trying to make it as clear as I can. And you have to do that basically on both sides. This is what you should have at the end. And flip it over, just like that. Now you want what to do is just like use a toothpick, like I got here, or your finger. As I'm gonna be using a toothpick, and whatever direction it leads the paper plane into. And so basically mine is telling me to fold it like this. And if I do it like this, it's gonna guide me to fold like that. So so like what I do is basically just fold it in half from here, and that will be the best way to do it. So after you've done that, fold this in half, just like that, and boom. This is the hardest part to fold because it's super tight, and this is actually good because the heavier your nose is, the better your plane's gonna be. So I'm gonna fold, and this is where it's like just simple. So I'm gonna like put my fist on it since that's super hard. So after that, you're basically done. So last step is gonna be make a guideline for where you want to fold. So this is about like a rough guideline of where I want to fold. Okay. So I'm gonna basically fold. And make sure this side basically is lining up with this side. So you have the best one you can ever get. And so you basically do that. So you basically got something like this, and this plane is probably gonna make like a circle like a fold like this, like an overlapping fold. Then after this, you have to basically flip it over. You'll have something like this, and you basically fold on this side with this. After doing that, you should have something like this, with this. And after folding that, you'll probably be done. So now this is like what you'll get at the end, and you can leave this like this, and it actually is pretty good. Or you could add like a tiny tweensy thing to make your plane even better. So basically you're gonna have this point, and if it crashes into a wall, it's probably done for that. So a small improvement is to just fold this back. Even though it doesn't look that great with this, in my opinion at least, this is gonna make your plane 10 times better. Since now, if it crashes into a wall, it's not gonna have like a big effect. And there's your paper airplane. So if you like that, please like this video and subscribe and comment below. And also again, for the paper airplanes, whenever you're doing it, the last step, if you want to, you can just fold like this from both sides, but like around a centimeter on both sides, but they have to be perfect. Otherwise, like a little bit of asymmetry could ruin your plane. So that's what I have for this video, and we'll meet you next time. Bye bye.